With the third pick, the 2006 first-year player draft, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays select Evan Longoria.
It's pretty crazy to think of how long I've been able to put a uniform on, and for those 10 years that I was able to spend there.
There's a lot of things that go forgotten in this game, but the feelings, the emotions, the sense of accomplishment, those feelings never go away.
On the run, he gets there. The Rays are going to the postseason. In 2008, 9 does equal 8. Rays win. Here it comes. Swing a line drive down the left field line towards the corner. This one, it's gone! It's gone! Evan Longoria has just hit the Rays to the American League wild card.
The Rays baseball that I know is first and foremost about having fun, enjoying being around your teammates, and playing for your teammates. We've accomplished so much as an organization because of that core philosophy.
For the second time in Rays franchise history, a player is hit for the cycle.
There will be a time when I'm able to come back and put the jersey back on, and of course I'll be honored.
It's always been my goal to kind of leave an impact on this organization and just, I guess, do my best to represent it, as a Ray.
This is the beginning of something special.
Ladies and gentlemen, for today's ceremonial first pitch, please welcome your Tampa Bay Ray number 3, Evan Longoria.
I'm coming nowhere so I can show myself again, and I stand moving to the man but sheltered. Confidence within the champagne, unexpected hunger
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Yeah, I'd just like to give a little bit of background on how it all happened. Obviously, I haven't played baseball in the better part of a year and a half now, but I waited in the beginning because I didn't know if I was going to play again. And then when I kind of made the decision that I wasn't going to, it was still about 6 or 7 months in between there where I was not even really deciding what I was going to do because I already knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to come back here and end my career somehow as a Ray. And so through the help of, front office people, Eric Neander, the clubhouse guys, us coming back last year and being able to throw out a first pitch and kind of kick off the celebration then. And the combination of Elvis and Eric over the past 6 months, working out this day and making it special for us, and them just really asking every little detail on how we can make it better and make it a day for us to celebrate, kind of culminates today. So I was telling Stu before we came up here how you could be a really good player, but you have to have opportunity. And I felt like the Rays obviously we weren't very good before that. But when I was drafted by the Rays, I looked at it as, I had a pretty clear path if I played well and I was able to kind of be the player that I thought I could be. I had a pretty clear path to getting to the big leagues pretty quickly, which I think is every young player's goal. So I was excited to be drafted by the team that was the worst team in the league for quite a long time up to that point. And I think, he's being gracious in saying that I was the most important, but we had a lot of great players who they drafted over the course of the next 2 or 3 years that were able to, kind of be the ones that took us to where we ultimately got. So I'm grateful to everybody who I've seen in this room and done interviews with over the years. I'm happy that this is going to be the last time I have to stand up here and do a post or pregame interview, because this will be the most nervous that I've ever been for one, for sure. But you guys have been nothing but gracious to me over the years. So the media here was amazing to deal with. The on and off field staff, everybody that's in here that had any influence. I mean, I don't have a list. I wish I had a list of the amount of people that I came in contact with over the years. But we're never able to get as far as we can go without the help of everybody, both on and off the field. And the Rays from the very beginning, and it comes from Stu and the top down, we're always thinking about what they could do to make the on-field lives of the players better so that we could play the best. And everybody in the clubhouse, the traveling staff, the training staff was always the best at that. They made our jobs easier. So, I'm quite certain that I'll forget to thank somebody. I wish I had a list, but it's been an amazing. We had 10 years here, and we raised 2 of our kids here, and we did a lot of great things off the field. And it's just been a very special community to be a part of. So I'm happy to come back here and be able to kind of conclude it here. It was a pretty obvious answer for me. I mean, I was getting asked the question so much while I was away, like, are you retired, or are you going to come back? The answer was always clear in my mind. I wasn't going to play again, and the answer was always clear that I was going to retire here. I just didn't know how to work it out yet. And so, like I said, thanks to, Eric and Elvis and, anybody else that had anything to do with that, my wife, we just work through how we can make it, the best, especially because I never had a chance to come back as a visiting player. And I still don't think that would have taken the place of coming back and doing this. But it just felt like I never really had the ability to kind of close out that chapter. And, thankfully, the Rays did put out a press release that I'm sure you got, stating that once we get back into the Trop, that I'll be able to kind of properly speak to the fans on the field and get inducted into the Rays Hall of Fame, and do it where we all started at the Trop, and that will be nice as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. But it just felt like the right thing to do. Come back here. Every time I put this jersey on, I said it in a speech I had to give the other day. This always felt like the place for me. I always felt comfortable putting on the Rays jersey, and it feels good to put it back on. The jersey still fits. Maybe I will play tonight. I don't know, but it feels really good to be able to come back and put this jersey on and kind of celebrate what we created here.